No.
Hey guys, welcome in. It's time for Bollocks this evening, and I'm back.
Yay.
I know you guys were sad I wasn't here.
Oh, did I shake?
No,
did I shake my head out loud?
No one actually said that.
Did I shake my head out loud?
No one actually said that. Are you on the gig line, sir?
I am, sir.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure because Blake got on to me today about not being on my gig line.
Okay.
All right, and I don't know if you guys know this, but we are in
The Bozard Ford Studio.
Damn right we are, and I got to tell you about the amazing people at Bozard Ford. Lenny tried to take this read, and I was like, nope.
Yep.
I get to talk about how amazing they are.
Okay.
For over 75 years, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been a trusted name in St. Augustine, built on family values, honesty, and doing things the right way. With over 1,200 vehicles to choose from, no surprise pricing, and the Drive Happy guarantee, Bozard makes car buying simple and stress-free. That's the Bozard difference. Their state-of-the-art facility features 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment maintenance, and over 40 mobile service vans to serve at your convenience. Located off I-95 and State Road 16, Bozard Ford Lincoln, they're driven to inspire.
Alrighty, on a rainy day like today, or even on a sunny day like tomorrow, there's things to do in St. Augustine that will keep you inside, and one of them is the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, home to the world's largest and most authentic collection of pirate artifacts, with over 800 real treasures across 40 immersive exhibits curated by Pat Croce and the Croce family. Guests can see Blackbeard's original blunderbuss, gold recovered from the Queen Anne's Revenge, and one of only 3 authentic Jolly Roger flags in the world. The museum also features a special exhibit highlighting pirates in the movies, with props from films like Hook and Pirates of the Caribbean, and a scavenger hunt for the little ones. Located in historic downtown St. Augustine across from the fort, go enjoy yourself.
Woohoo! All right, Brightway Insurance. Since 2008, Brightway Insurance, the Casey agency, has been guiding St. Augustine through hurricanes, floods, fires, and more. Led by longtime local Ashley Casey, this is insurance done the brighter way. No confusing jargon, no one-size-fits-all policies, just clear guidance, multiple quotes, and customized coverage that protects what matters most. With deep roots in the community and decades of experience, Ashley and his team make insurance simple, affordable, and personal. Visit them on the island at 108 Seagrove Main Street or call 904-217-7547. Brightway, the brighter way to do insurance.
So after you've gone to the Pirate and Treasure Museum and you've taken care of your insurance needs for the day, you can go to Saint. Experience elevated Italian dining at Saint, located in the heart of historic St. Augustine. Saint blends authentic Italian flavors with modern sophistication, featuring handmade pastas, fresh seasonal ingredients, and classic dishes crafted with care. Guests can enjoy expertly crafted cocktails, indulging desserts like house-made tiramisu, and stunning views from the second-floor balcony and rooftop patio overlooking the bayfront and historic skyline. Perfect for date night or a special evening out, Saint Italian Restaurant, where every meal is a celebration.
All right, and those are not our only sponsors. We have incredible people like Synergy Power Solutions, Abear Kresge and Associates, Powell Heating and Air, Meehan's Irish Pub, A.D. Davis Construction, St. Augustine Distillery, Citygate Spirits, A to Z Roofing and Waterproofing, Anastasia Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, just to name a few. Or more than a few. Lenny came in and told me how organized he was.
I may be shy a paperclip.
I looked over and he looked very disheveled.
Can I have that paperclip over there?
Is this the one that you handed me?
That could be the one that I need.
You didn't put a little circle around it.
No, I didn't. Sorry, my bad.
So,
all right, we're up to Wednesday, not a problem.
So, happy Tuesday, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I didn't hear him.
I think they're okay.
Okay.
I think they're okay.
Blake, how you doing in the booth?
I am doing well on this fine afternoon. Did a little bit of driving, did a little bit of sightseeing for 904 reconnaissance this afternoon.
We did some 904 recon.
Okay.
There's probably going to be a story out tomorrow, but we have not been able to release that story just yet because our sources asked us to hold because of family members. So you'll hear that. Listen in for that one in the morning. It's not a happy one, but we also had a press release that hit, and it got released, and it wasn't supposed to be released until March 31st.
Yep.
But we got our hands on it, and Blake called FDOT and said, hey, we have our hands on this. It says March 31st. And they went, oh, crap, I guess we should tell people.
There you go.
So now we get to release it. So, Blake, give us the dates. This is about the King Street project.
Yes, correct.
So they're going to be doing a detour, and it starts on April 14th.
Yeah, so officially it's FDOT's going to be working on the King Street Bridge starting on I believe Friday, April 13th. And then the timeline is expected to be like around 7 months, pending weather or unforeseen circumstances. Mm-hmm. So it should be done by mid-November.
Because in construction in Florida, there's rarely unforeseen circumstances.
Now, so basically, so we already knew that this was not going to be like a full rebuild that we all feared was going to last like a year and a half or 2 years.
It was supposed to be 2 years. Yeah.
This is just going to be like a partial rebuild from what I heard from FDOT. So the plan is basically
So they're putting Band-Aid on a shotgun wound.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
I believe a spokesperson for FDOT did say that the bridge is still structurally sound, but it just makes sure that it lasts for more like years longer than like a full rebuild.
Are they raising the bridge or lowering the river?
I'm not sure of the specific plans in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure of the specific plans in general. I believe we'll learn more about that later on. So, but yes. So, but this is what we know about the closure right now. So April 13th is when King Street westbound traffic will be forced to divert into Malaga Street. They'll have the temporary signal up by then, and so that's what we know about the traffic flow right there as well.
Yeah, and you heard it here, March 31st.
Exactly. I don't think the 2 new hotels that are over there are going to be too thrilled with all this.
Oh yeah, they're
not happy.
They're going to struggle. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catapult. I'm back to my catapult. So you heard my catapult idea on Florida. We're going to do a big moat. If you make it across, then we catch it, then we fling you back in the catapults.
That'll work.
We'll have a couple of drawbridges that'll.
I was listening to something Robin Williams did a bunch of years ago, trying to explain Passover in under 5 minutes, and it's Robin Williams, so the thing was brilliant. And it was, Pharaoh, let my people go, and come on, if you don't, I'm gonna rain plagues on you.
Frogs.
Well, that was the crux of it. Said all of a sudden the frogs came down, and Robin Williams goes, either that was really God or some very smart Jews on the other side with catapults just lobbing them in there. He said, and it was a damn good thing it was the Egyptians and not the French, because the French would be going, oh, lunch, thank you very much. You're very good caterers. Mm-hmm. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. And there will be Frogs Legs this weekend in New York.
Yeah.
So we're going to be making a whole mess of them.
Yeah. So was that ever on your menu?
Frogs Legs? Yeah, I've done them a couple times. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Got a little hint for you.
Yeah.
They taste like chicken.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. I tell you what doesn't, a palm weevil. I said,
and we have the visual to prove it.
I said as soon as I ate it, it tastes like chicken, but that was a lie. That was a lie. But I do like me some frog legs.
Yeah.
Corky Bells has good frog legs over there.
Yep, I'm going to do them Provençal.
So, all right. It's a temporary. Yeah, it is. So the temporary is probably more because you got to put it up and take it down. So it's probably more there, Jim.
Yeah,
very good question.
Yeah, the big question I do have about the signal is going south on US 1 up until the Malaga intersection. You have 4 left turns there, like so to go into like Lemon, Saragossa, like they're right there as well. Will that? Have you heard anything from like any sources from like if they're going to be like closing down some of the turn lanes there?
I don't think they are.
No,
I haven't heard that. So I don't think they are.
Local traffic only signs in front of your house?
Yeah, I don't see that happening either.
All right.
So we'll see. I complained about it when they did it for Night of Lights, but it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So it was inconvenient. I had to turn where I didn't normally turn, but it actually worked pretty well. I mean there were some stragglers that went around the post.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean I cut through some alleys, but that's okay. I didn't move the cone. Blake looked at me like I moved the cone last night when they made that statement. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Don't look at me like that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I did cut through an alley, but
well, it's okay.
That's different.
Right.
But that alley wasn't blocked off though. So
That alley was not blocked off. I did not move a cone.
So it was legit.
Yeah. So
it definitely was legit. But yeah,
it was
but,
too legit to quit.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, but I definitely do. Yeah, but I definitely do have to ask.
Missed
though,
that on camera, and I nailed it.
I know. I'm sorry. The director producer's awful. But yeah, but I definitely do think like do you believe like the Knights of Lights do you believe the Knights of Lights schedule vote had anything to do with FDOT's decision, or you think like they already knew like okay we're gonna start April 13th?
Well, the good thing is backing it up that week helps.
Yeah.
Right.
So it does actually help. So I mean, and in case you didn't hear the news, Night of Lights begins on November 21st.
Which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
So you should
Put that in my calendar now.
put that in your calendar. So
Yes, sir.
you have your reservation.
Yes, please. We'll be there.
And
Gotta bring more people this
yes,
year.
and 5 o'clock Shadow will be back, and we did reserve the date. So as soon as it was done, we locked it in. So
Nice.
but a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. We got 5 questions today. What was our topics on the?
And we've got a drinking problem.
Yeah. So
People aren't drinking.
Oh yeah,
That's the problem.
drinking problem.
besides the discussion about the King Street Bridge, our other main topic was drinking habits and 5 questions.
Okay, just 5 questions.
Yes.
All right, I want to do my movies game here.
Sure.
Good, because I got 6 questions if we need to
It's
stall
a
anyway.
it's a power through. All right, we're gonna go 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Okay, you let me
All
know
right.
if I'm in the wrong decade, please.
70s, 80s, and 90s, and I want you to tell me what movie comes to mind as I say those decades. All right, 70s for me. I'm gonna get started because I can see the hamster wheels burning. 70s for me is Smokey and the Bandit.
Now, is this going back to your original thesis of
Not movies you're ashamed of anymore. I switched it up.
Okay.
I was going to say movies we're ashamed of, but I just want to go, when you think of this decade, what movie do you think of?
The Godfather?
And mine is Smokey and the Bandit.
I'm going with The Godfather.
You all right?
Ooh.
All right, Blake, you're at a little disadvantage here.
I'm gonna say Jaws.
Okay, good.
Oh no, actually, you know what? Star Wars.
Yeah?
I,
Yeah, all of those are good answers.
Yeah.
So Star Wars is the one.
yeah.
All right. 80s. What do you think of?
I think what a movie was in the 80s. I'll go with MASH.
That was in the early 70s.
Then I told you.
That was not even, it wasn't like on the cusp.
I don't know.
It was already a TV show
I can look this
about the
stuff-
8th season in.
There you go. I can look this stuff up, man. All right. So a movie from the 80s. Let's see.
You were so close.
I missed by 8
I
years.
think it came in. I think it came out in like 71. So
All right.
Oof.
You go first, Blake. I got to figure out a movie from the 80s.
Mine's Back to the Future.
Good
Okay.
choice.
Purple Rain
Good choice.
and Back to the Future, and Bull Durham mixed in there too.
I can do
So,
Bull Durham, that's
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, but I
I have the
landed
curve of a
I
woman's
landed
back.
on Back to the Future. So all right, you gonna go Bull Durham? You think?
Until I can figure out another movie from the 80s that I knew was in the 80s.
Field of Dreams.
I like that one a whole lot, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one even more than Bull Durham.
Yeah.
I think that was 88, 89. That was close to the end.
Yeah.
So I think you're good. I think you're good with that one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with I really want to say like Naked Gun for the fun of it, but I'm gonna say Raging Bull.
Ooh, good one.
That would have been early 80s, right?
Yeah,
I've been close to the 70s. You might want to check that one.
I think it was 82.
Was it 82? Okay. Oh, Top Gun. Good one, Jim. TV shows he's got
1980.
Miami Vice.
So we got lucky. I
You
got lucky.
squeaked in there. I
Miami
knew that. I knew
Vice.
that was early on. I was in middle school when Raging Bull came out, so it could have went either way.
Miami Vice is a great show.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was never invited. I was a little upset. So what was his alligator's name?
Elvis.
There you go. Good job. Lived in the boat. All
Nobody
right.
stole the boat.
All right. 90s. Now this one I had a little more of a struggle with, but I'm actually ashamed of when I think of the 90s, what movie I think of.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it because you guys' movies are better than mine.
Mhm.
But when I think, and these aren't my favorite movies, because my favorite movie probably from the 90s might be Sandlot.
Okay.
Or I really like the original Lion King.
Okay.
But this is not the one I think of when I think of the 90s.
All right. Can I get my answer, please?
Go ahead. 90s.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
It has to be Forrest Gump.
See, that's a great. I actually would like to change mine to your answer, but I can't because
I really just want to say Tom Hanks, like mid '90s, and just end it there because of like Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Apollo 13.
Yeah.
just fantastic
Yeah.
stretch. Oh, and Toy Story.
Yeah.
That was '95.
yeah. So you have a 90s when
I
when
do,
you
but
think of 90s. What do you think of? Like you guys are scrolling through, and it's
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
I just had to check my years, but I want to go back and revisit my 80s and
Okay.
do Blood Simple.
what?
Blood Simple. If you've never seen it, see it. You know the Coen brothers?
Yeah.
Blood Simple was their first movie.
Okay.
Brilliant.
See, I mean, is it Clerks?
That was Smith.
Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, Clerks.
Clerks
that
was in the
Silent
80s,
Bob
right?
and Jay.
Was that in
Yeah.
the 80s or was that 90s?
No, I don't think it
Okay,
was 90s.
my 90s movie is, like I said, I'm embarrassed to say it, but when I think of 90s movies, I think of Titanic.
Okay.
And I still think that bitch should have made room on the.
on the door
Yeah.
for him.
So that will your heart go on then, like Celine
Yes.
Dion.
Yes, another great music.
Yeah.
So what did Blake? What did you did Independence Day?
I
for
did
the 90s?
Independence Day, yeah.
I did
Like when he
Forrest. I
punches-
did
punches
Forrest
the
Gump.
alien in the nose.
Yeah.
But also I already mentioned to Shawshank Redemption though. That was a great one, and Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, Schindler's List in the 90s too, and Goodfellas.
All right, here's our list. Smoking the Bandit, Godfather, and Star Wars was the 70s. Back to the Future, Bull Durham, and
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
No, I'm sorry. What did I say? Blood Simple.
Blood Simple.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction was in the 90s. Blood Simple.
Never saw that one. That's the only one on this list.
I
didn't see.
recommend it.
Okay, who's in it?
Probably Francis McDormand, but
Probably. Well, it sounds like a movie he'd be in.
Emmett Walsh. Is that his name? Emmett Kelly was the clown, so Emmett Walsh was the character actor.
All right. Forrest Gump, Independence Day, and Titanic. Now, take the group of those movies, and you're going to take a group of 10 people, and you're going to make them happy. Which do you choose from? The 70s, again, Smoking the Bandit, Godfather, Star Wars. The 80s, Back to the Future, Bull Durham, and Blood Simple. Or the 90s, Forrest Gump, Independence Day, and Titanic.
What did I say for the 80s?
I thought you said Bull Durham.
No, that was Lenny.
Oh, what did
No,
you
that
say?
was you.
You
were
said
Bull
Raging.
Durham.
Raging Bull.
No, I was Back to the Future. You were Bull Durham for the time being, and you came back with Blood Simple. Raging Bull.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Blake, for that. All right.
But although even with that change though, I like with the 90s, just having Forrest Gump on there is just like too massive to ignore. I
So you're going 90s.
90s.
You're going 90s, Independent. You got Forrest Gump, Independence Day, and Titanic.
Yeah, that big three right there is just way too big.
Okay.
Personally.
I'm thinking the 70s with The Godfather and Star Wars.
I do think
Smoking the Bandit's a little weak, but that's okay.
Yeah,
compared
but
to the other two,
it's
fun.
just so 70s.
Right.
In my mind, it's so 70s. I mean, it was between that and Grease.
Okay.
The movie Grease. And my favorite movie probably from the 70s is Rocky.
Okay.
I love Star Wars, but I think Rocky is my favorite movie from the 70s.
But
I don't know. Godfather's so freaking good.
Right. But we were trying to
but
placate a crowd of 10.
A crowd of 10.
That's why I was going with the Star
You're
Wars.
going with that one because I mean, and they have not seen any of these 9 movies. These people that we're taking.
Oh, well.
None of these people have seen these movies. Haven't seen the hype of them or anything. Blake, I'm going to go with you. I think the 90s might be the grouping. Godfather is so good though.
Yeah. Star Wars didn't suck.
Star Wars did not suck. And I haven't
But you
seen
have
Blood
to be-
Simple. Raging Bull was great.
Raging Bull was phenomenal.
But you have to be careful with the Star Wars though, because are you going to show them the original 1977 version, or are you going to show them the multiple like Disney added
77.
graphics?
no,
77
no,
without a
no.
doubt.
The way it was born.
Jim's saying 70s. So I want to hear what everyone else is saying out there. Illegally Yours. Wow, that was 88. So
Wow, off the top of your head, impressive.
I was in college. Me and Rob are like this. Like I'm over here. This is Rob over here. So
And this was the cast of Blood Simple. None of them looked like that in the movie, by the way. This is them today.
okay.
That's old people now.
Yeah.
It's the Coen brothers. If you know anything about the Coen brothers, they are just gifted filmmakers.
Okay.
Those are the folks that did Fargo, and actually, one of them is married to Frances McDormand.
Okay. So no. I mean I like Fargo.
Interesting.
So but I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy it.
Sounds very artsy.
Yeah.
Especially looking at that crowd. It's very avant-garde.
Yeah, Ted, and then it's also a Ted gruesome when you come right down to it.
All right.
Yeah.
So mine would be 80s would have been third on my list. I probably would have went 90s, 70s so close because Godfather and Star Wars. Like I said, Smokey and the Bandit's pretty weak. But Forrest Gump is a must-see. Independence Day is one you can't stop watching. And Titanic, even as long as it is still a great movie.
It's a good movie.
So
Yeah.
You really don't like Billy Zane by the end of that movie. You didn't like him at the beginning of the movie, in all fairness, but still, yeah.
he's kind of a hard guy to like.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, thanks for playing along.
You're welcome.
So
Good to be here.
And speaking about movies, real quick, I know we didn't talk about it this much, but Jim just actually mentioned him, Chuck Norris, like because he passed away though. I definitely don't see him as like a guy that we can make a bracket of. But does anyone have like a good movie does everyone have like a movie that we could just like think about that it's Chuck Norris movie or
Dodgeball.
Well, who's
that's my thought.
Oh, I'll do that myself.
Yeah.
No, Chuck Norris.
He's a TV star.
Yeah.
I really did like him better in I'm the right age for Chuck Norris movies, but I liked him better as
Walker.
Walker. So,
Yeah.
Texas Ranger.
That's my thought as well. So
And he was like already 60 at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, he was old.
Yeah.
So,
Still flexible.
yeah. So still a badass.
Mhm.
So, all right. What do you got over there, Leonard?
I was just trying to see who played Buford Pusser in the original Walking Tall. That wasn't.
It was
not.
I got his face right now. Didn't he become a congressman?
Ooh.
You're not thinking of Fred Thompson, are you?
Oh, it might have been.
He was a senator. No.
So, no, I saw that at the drive-in.
1973.
Just trying to see who played.
Who was it?
Checking right now.
Joe Don Baker.
Joe Don Baker.
Joe Don Baker, and I don't think he became a congressman.
You sure?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Thought he did.
No.
Could have been.
Nope.
Okay, I got to go to his Wikipedia. All right, what else you got there? We got too much silence going on. All of us are searching at once.
Well, sorry about that, everyone. So,
All right. Drinking problems.
yay.
People are changing their drinking habits, myself included. And it's kind of a youth movement is where it's emanating from, actually. Young people are drinking dramatically less. I don't know if they're smoking, vaping, or doing more marijuana. But
Well,
alcohol-
their mom doesn't let them do it in the basement. They're there until they're 30. So.
Right. Exactly. But people are definitely drinking less. After years of increasing liquor sales, people are drinking less. And in the sales data from 24 and 25, alcohol consumption is down. Now, it's only down by a difference of, $2 billion, but it's
How many?
pocket.
2 billion?
2 billion, down $2 billion.
All right.
112 billion in 2024, which is down nearly 1% from 2023. It's down another 3.5% in 2025 to $1.10 billion in sales, which is still a big pocket of loot. But everything, spirits, wine, beers, all slowed down according to Nielsen IQ. So Nielsen is no longer just doing TV reviews anymore. The only exception is the ready-to-drink cocktails. And most of them are low alcohol. Some of them are alcohol-free drinks, like Heineken 0.0, no alcohol. Guinness, no alcohol. Non-alcoholic beers are down. The pre-made cocktails, the vodka lemonades that you can get in a can now.
Yeah,
and those are low alcohol.
Mike's Hard,
Yep.
lemonade, stuff like that.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All the seltzers and things like that. But sales rose on those for a couple of years, but everything else, people are drinking less because of health reasons. Every time you go to a doctor nowadays is and don't drink alcohol. All right. Plus, the price of alcohol has risen 23% between the second half of 2019 to the first half of 2025. A lot of that has to do with inflation. 54% of Americans reported drinking less liquor in an August Gallup poll. Liquor, beer, and wine.
I know when I drink, I cannot gallop.
No. Can you trot?
I can skip a little.
Or are you a pacer at that point?
I'm more of a skippity doo-dah guy.
Doodah day.
I'm actually
the doodah day.
I'm actually a fairly happy drunk.
That's a good thing.
I'm not an angry drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm a fair. Well, let me say it this way. I think I'm.
Well, right. From the inside looking out.
Yeah,
right.
I feel.
There you go.
I feel
From the inside looking out. We all
I feel
are,
like
right.
a happy drunk.
Right.
I don't.
I'm
probably more sensitive when I'm not drinking.
Yeah. But I definitely will say the big thing, like the two things to notice is you have a much more craving for Taco Bell and
Yeah, that's what I do to Blake, just to annoy the hell out of him. I touch his face. He'll go to talk, and I'll just go.
not as bad as that TSA agent.
How's that apartment doing, Blake?
He's a fan. He still drives me every week. So
Right.
Still driving the trivia every single week, so
There you
still
go.
used to it.
All right. Apparently, 54% of Americans reported drinking in that August Gallup poll, which is the lowest level. I guess that's about just over half of Americans drink, and that's the lowest level since the Great Depression, which surprisingly only 58% of Americans say they drank alcohol then. But that was also when it just came back.
it
into
just
vogue.
came back,
Right,
and
exactly.
there was probably
exactly.
less addiction
Yeah.
at that point. But I think people are realizing. I mean, it's a dangerous.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing to let your body. I mean, your body loses a
Brain
lot of
cells.
control.
Yeah, absolutely. And and please just don't drink and drive. That's
and
horrific.
don't
do that.
Don't use my theory when you are drinking. The more you drink, the better you think.
Well, as long as
By
you're not
drinking-
driving, right?
Well, by drinking alcohol, you're killing off the weaker brain cells. It's like weeding out the herd.
Right. It's
It's
selective.
a strategy.
Right.
I think Cliff Clavin used that.
Survival of the fittest.
Too.
Yeah.
I think Cliffy used that
Yep.
too.
Yep. 24 in 2024, 58% of Americans say they drank, and 64% of them in 2014. So it's down again in 10 years. And younger adults are leading the way to forego alcohol. Also, spending is decreasing at bars and restaurants, so they're spending less in liquor stores as well.
Doesn't feel like it to me.
Well, yeah, well, it's because we're drinking better liquor.
I am drinking better
we're
liquor
drinking
than I used
better
to.
quality
Yeah.
hooch, man.
Yeah, I am
None of
drinking.
this tango shit
That
anymore.
that part's true. I am drinking a lot better liquor. So where does the Willies and the Nowadays fall in? Is that falling under the weed, or is that falling under an alcohol?
It's sold
a
in
drink.
liquor stores, but falling under weed. It's not. It's
Okay.
not an alcohol product because they brag about how alcohol free they are.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good point. Yeah, we've seen me on that. That's not pretty either.
well,
THC.
it was when we did your makeup for you. You didn't
Yeah.
know that, right?
THC. I didn't care.
I know exactly.
Yeah, is a makes me a narcoleptic. So
Yeah.
like people I'm not a person that smokes.
Right.
I'll do an edible maybe once a month, maybe twice on a good concert or something.
Right.
And man, kicks my ass.
Hey, you going to Billy's Drinks next weekend?
Yes, I am.
Outstanding.
We're staying at the KOA.
That's right. Okay, good.
So we're doing Easter at the KOA. So I've already written a letter to the Easter Bunny. So Maeve
Gets her basket.
Maeve gets her basket, and the eggs are coming in the right spot.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure with that,
oh yeah.
As Easter Bunny, I mean, he's hard. It's
got
not
a busy
like,
day.
It's not like you know where Santa's at.
Yeah.
The North Pole. Easy to find Santa. Easter Bunny, you don't know where the hell he's at.
Hopping around.
Yeah. So, I thought he was over at Watership Downs, but he wasn't.
You didn't say boiling in a pot.
Then at the Fatal Attraction.
There you go.
I checked the Briar Patch. He wasn't there. I did see the Tar Baby, but probably shouldn't talk about Song of the South.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
You just have to change the flume ride. That's all.
My oh my, what a wonderful day.
They did change the flume ride though.
Yes, they did.
They did.
They did
it's-
because of that.
it's-
Hey,
They didn't have him, but they kept everything else. It was all right. It's just
They took Uncle Remus out.
they never had Uncle Remus in the ride at all. Yeah, they all just had the animal characters. But of course,
Yeah.
it's a world of revisionist history.
Yeah.
As long as people remember that there was history and don't completely erase it, because you need it as a standard of comparison at the very least. So, I don't know. I had some questions for you if you're interested.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
I actually have 6 today, I think.
I got some commissioners sending me stuff here. Okay, I'll behave. All right, I'm on it.
Good to know you're working on commission.
What?
Yeah.
Where are they mad at me for posting the press release?
No, different group.
Got it.
If that gave you permission, man.
Yeah, you're the only one who had permission. so-
Right.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right.
What
so,
do we got? 5 questions. Question.
A couple of them are
Number
heavy.
one.
A couple of them are heavy. A couple of them aren't.
All right, let's start with a heavy one. I'm ready.
All right.
Lifting.
Now, this is personally and societally. So you have 2 answers to this
I
one.
don't know if I can separate the two.
All right. Well, then,
Here we go.
who is someone you wish was still around? Personally
Mhm.
and societally. Because I think many people personally would probably go parent, spouse, sibling situation.
Yeah.
So I would prefer my father was still around. Sorry, Mom. I love you. No shit.
Yeah. No, but that's mine is my grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather Sam.
I
Heavy
definitely.
sigh.
Yeah, it is because like I mean probably the big one that I know of is like my aunt Vicky. Like because
That's a good one.
yeah because unfortunately like she I believe she got an aneurysm so unfortunately
She died very young.
yeah died
Probably didn't know,
died relatively
unfortunately.
young compared
I think she's my age when she died.
Yeah.
My age now.
yeah.
So maybe she might have been 60.
Blake, I just wish for you that you don't have to have an answer to this question for, I don't know, 60, 70 years now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're going to be really old and
I'll
decrepit.
be pretty old then.
You're going to be a little,
I
you're going to be creaky, man.
I plan on getting to 136.
All right. I keep trying to get down to 175. That's
Yeah,
not happening.
yeah.
But okay. Societally.
Societally, this is a tough one because there's so many. Societally, man, I keep going back to Betty White.
Okay.
No, I would have liked for George Carlin to be around in this political
Oh,
climate.
my goodness.
In this political climate we're in.
Holy
to
cow.
make sense for me, because sometimes I go to comedians because their brains work a little bit different than everybody else's and probably closer to mine. So I think that's going to be my answer, just for the political humor that could be that can make some sense of the chaos.
Be a good one.
You understand? You
I do.
understand
No, I know
my-
exactly what you're saying. Right.
Okay, so
Somebody to translate it and, put a point on it in a humorous vein.
yes, it makes you laugh at ourselves.
Mr. Blevins the Younger?
I'm gonna I do kind of wish that I do wish like Theodore Roosevelt, like probably our most influential president, would just come back and just walk to the White House and see what's going on in the current states at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, and just call it like it is.
Right. And start taking some of the gold down and put some of his stuffed animals back in?
Yeah, just
right.
call it like it is.
I'm going with William O. Douglas.
Okay, now you got to tell us who that is.
He was a lion on the Supreme Court for years.
Okay.
Very liberal, very brilliant, took no prisoners. He was a serious justice. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going with him. I was a big fan of his. That's who got me into appreciating the Supreme Court, which I have a hard time doing these days, unfortunately. But yeah, William O. Douglas was quite an interesting fellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Interesting question. That was a little. You went
Yeah.
hard first right
Well-
off the bat. Okay.
I got another one for you.
All right. Here we go.
Who would play you in a movie?
When we asked this question years ago, and I still think it's probably true. It would, to me, it would be Edward Norton Jr.
Okay.
We're similar in age. We're similar in body style and looks. But when I asked everyone when we were at the amphitheater, we asked this question, and it was almost unanimous that Steve Buscemi
Oh, okay.
would play me.
Okay. From Valley Stream.
Yeah. So,
Former firefighter. Yes, indeed.
all right. What about you, Blake? Who would play you in the movie?
Definitely not Tom Holland because I'm not as ripped as him. I'm just jokingly Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-whale. Mummy or whale?
Wow, that's a
Wow.
really terrible question to ask.
Well, I'm
Well,
hoping
that
he's
was
going
a
to go
really-
mummy.
You know how he is with his self. He's
He's going to go mummy.
You fucker.
Yeah.
Well, that was one
I
extreme to
know.
the other,
If
you know?
Julie watches this, she's going to kick you when you get home.
Probably.
You're probably right.
See, I'm
I'm thinking you're going mummy.
and we're going to do another round, and we're going to say
how many times?
who we think should play
There you
our
go.
co-host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Blake, you don't have to answer that one. So I'm going mummy for you when he was cut.
That's what I was thinking. Right.
Yeah, you-
Well, that's what he said. He said the other guy was too ripped, but Brendan Fraser was not overly ripped.
No, you're digging a hole. When you dig a hole, you should stop digging. Answer the
Yeah, but-
question.
but then I can't
Lenny,
peek over
just
the top.
stop. Answer the question. You
Or still, I don't have a good answer for me.
you wrote the question.
Doesn't mean I answer him. For me, play me in a movie. I would think Patton Oswalt, but I'm thinner,
Okay. You all right?
and I could be funnier. Though he is kind of humorous.
All right. Lenny, for you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking Giamatti.
Oh, I'm liking that. Thank you.
Okay, I'm picking Giamatti for
I'll
you.
take that for sure.
And Blake, for you, I'm picking Jack Black.
Also a good choice.
Ooh.
Okay.
For Dad, for you, I was gonna pick Mike from Breaking Bad,
Okay.
and then for Lenny, I'm gonna say Danny DeVito.
I'm looking more like him these days, except fortunately, I somebody I can actually say that I'm taller than. So I appreciate that.
Yes. You can take him in a hoops game, maybe.
Yes, I could dunk on him
Yeah.
for
All right.
sure.
All right, Lenny, you got to pick one for each of us.
For you, Blake, I'm thinking. Let's see. I got to be careful here because I got myself in trouble with the first one. So maybe I'll start with you over here.
Yeah, start with me.
you old man. For you, I think that would be actually, if he wasn't dead, George Carlin.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah. We have some of those same anger and wit comments.
And for you, Blake, that would have to be somebody. Let's see now. Somebody who's got to be bright, on it, and just a tad quirky. So
Tommy Chong.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Jeez, Tommy
The only
Chong
issue,
would be better for
though,
you,
is
actually.
I'm not that much of a layback stoner. You probably have to got someone that's
I wasn't going Tommy.
who was the
Chong.
guy that played Rain
I
Man?
threw Tommy Chong out there. He didn't throw
Who-
Tommy
who
Chong.
played
I'm
who?
staying with Jack Black for you.
Okay.
Who was the question?
No, thankfully, I'm just glad you didn't say Christopher Walken, who played Rain Man.
Played Rain Man.
Dustin Hoffman played Rain
No,
Man.
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman
Tom.
played Rain Man.
And
And
no.
he's way too short.
Right? No.
True.
And
He's
you're,
he's way too short.
and you're better looking. Come on.
Yep.
One best actor though.
Trying to dig back out.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Talented man. And we were just talking about him. You know, nobody hears from him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about him just the other day at home. You know, when was the last time anybody heard anything about Dustin Hoffman? Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
you know, Al Pacino, Dustin Hoffman. You know, I believe he's still alive, and you don't hear a peep out of him.
Yeah. I'm going to say Henry Winkler.
It's interesting.
All right.
It's
All right.
interesting. All right. Moving on.
Yes.
Sorry, Blake. I'll work on that. I'll find that one.
It's okay.
What movie can you watch over and over again without getting tired of it?
Sandlot.
Okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Independence Day. So,
Talladega Nights.
all those. Talladega Nights.
The National, National History, Philadelphia Story, High Society, Saving Private Ryan, and The Longest Day.
Saving Private Ryan.
It's difficult, but it's engrossing.
The only part that pisses me off, and you guys know about the
That's
part.
exactly it, right.
I mean, it just wouldn't happen.
Right.
It just wouldn't happen.
Right.
So that was an attempt at humanity that failed, and it just wouldn't happen. So
Yeah.
all right, movie you can watch over and over again, Blake.
Oh, it's the Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights is
Okay.
yours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my go-to.
Okay. In the past, people were buried with things they could use in the afterlife. What would you want to be buried with so that you could use it in the afterlife? Just provided there is an afterlife, but we'll go with that on faith.
I'm going to assume in the afterlife I'm young.
Okay. Certainly spry.
You know, I'm going to assume there's things. So I mean, I got to take my ball glove. You know.
Okay.
I think
That's a great answer.
I think that's. I mean, just you know, getting out and playing catch and just bullshitting
That's a great answer.
is some of those moments. Like the best moments of playing baseball aren't on the field. They're right before the game when
Yeah.
you're hanging with your buds. You're already going to kick the other team's ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at least in your mind, that's what you're thinking. And it's just digging at each other and getting on it with each other. And that happens usually when you're side by side just playing catch.
I'm liking that. I think that's a great answer for you in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lake, got something? Your laptop?
His laptop.
Yeah, probably my laptop.
So, I don't know, man. You like racing. I mean, there's a lot of you like a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. We saw Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third film in the Horseman and Magicians movie.
Mm-hmm.
Lake, you're gonna like that because there's a couple of good car scenes in there for you.
Okay.
Me, I'm thinking either my Silver Surfer comic book that I could read. I've got the introduction to the Silver Surfer in a comic book, and it's still pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Or my chef's knife again, in case I gotta whack something up.
yeah, I would have probably put a chef's knife on you. So, Bobby's very practical. An ice cream machine with dark chocolate syrup. Yeah. So no, I think ball glove is still. I was
it's a great answer.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, nope, that's it. So, and I'm going to my uncle's funeral on
Right.
Saturday, and I found a great picture, and it was a really cool game where my grandfather and my uncle played on a team called the Over the Hill Gang.
Okay.
All right. And my uncle Steve, which was from my mom's side, and my dad were on a team called DeLand Roofing. I was too young
Hold on. I'm sorry. DeLand Roofing or DeLand Roofies?
roofing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Roofing,
Hanging
like,
there.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And I was too young to be in the league, but I played the entire season in the league. I was 15 years old. All right. So I was 15 years old, and we got to play against my grandfather and my uncle's team. So I have a picture of the five of us after the game. And
Nice.
it's like, and when my grandfather or when my uncle passed, I found that picture because, they asked for family pictures
Yeah.
and stuff. And it was like, that picture's been either beside my bed or on the mantle. It's been displayed in my house since I moved out at 18.
Well, five men in the same family in
Yeah.
3 generations.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
So, and we have another cool picture. My grandfather, Sam, Sandpizer. There's a ball field in DeLand named after him. So it was. I played in a tournament with my dad and my nephew, who's the other Sam, and we won that tournament. It's a picture of the three of us with his scoreboard, Sandpizer
background?
scoreboard behind it. So it was really
Very
a cool
cool.
picture.
Very cool.
So definitely glove.
No, yeah, no. I think for you that's the perfect answer. All right, you ready?
Yep.
What food is delicious but a pain to eat?
Pain to eat.
I got 4 of them.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what level we're talking about here. I mean, I've had some Philly cheesesteaks get away from me. So, you know what I mean? It's like,
They are delicious, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. You're just digging in there, but it can be a pain.
Word on the street from a kid from Philadelphia is that 17 King, which is the new name for Harvest because they got rid of the store there,
Yeah.
makes a hell of a cheesesteak, and this was from a kid who works here who's from Philadelphia.
Okay.
So I got to put that on the list.
17 King.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
the
that's
new
the
name.
old Bourbon and Boards.
Correct.
That area.
Correct. Yep.
Harvest,
That's exactly
Bourbon
it.
and Boards. That one.
Yep. Cute little menu. Nice place.
Whew, man, that's a tough one. I mean, there's so many sandwiches that kind of, some of the best sandwiches are the ones that get away from you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with a soup sandwich. Those are really hard to hold on to.
That is tough.
I want to hear your list.
Okay.
Let's see. It might
Blake?
jog my memory.
Yeah, it will, I think. Blake?
The most messiest thing, or like,
No, it's
No.
just it's delicious but difficult to eat.
Yeah. And blue crabs. Barbara Jean's on that one. Any type of crabs.
See?
Yeah.
Barbara Jean, we're on the same wavelength.
Any type of crabs.
Yep.
Is there. Crawfish is probably worse.
yeah,
You're working so hard for. Is that what? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but probably like to say lobster or crab is like actually having to open it up, like compared to like just having like already made, like that's pretty hard to eat. So
Not if you're my wife. You just need to give her about 45 minutes to an hour
And some space.
and that's it, and leave her be, because when you're done, there is nothing on that lobster but the carapace and the shell. She gets everything out of that, from the little leggies to everything.
Well, I don't like lobster. I don't have a problem with. I mean, but like crab legs and getting getting the pattern. Oysters are kind of a pain sometimes, especially if it's raw. Raw oysters are sometimes a pain to crack open.
You know where I have a problem in service on oysters? If they don't detach it from the adductor muscle on the bottom of the shell, because then you really can't slurp it right in.
Yeah.
So when you do it, and
Yeah, but I'm talking about like doing it yourself.
oh no, when we went to when I was working up in Maine a bunch of years back, we put oysters on the half shell. Bar Harbor Blondes, beautiful, clean, pristine, briny little oysters. They were delicious, and I had to open them.
Yeah.
And we didn't do too many in advance. I wouldn't do platters in advance because they get dried out, or they knock over, or the liquor comes out of them. So forget it. So I got really, really good at shucking and opening oysters. But the whole trick is you got to take it off of the bottom shell.
Yeah, you got to get it released. All right, what do you got?
I have lobster.
Blue crabs.
Blue crabs, lobster, artichoke,
Okay.
and pomegranates.
Not a pomegranate guy, so I mean,
Delicious.
It's way
but
too much work.
Man,
It's just way too much work.
Exactly.
I don't mind the flavor of pomegranate, but there's better flavors for less work, in
Well,
my opinion.
Somebody got creative, and you can buy just the pomegranate seeds, the aprils, in a container already shucked. That kind of takes some of the fun out of it. But boy, you want to talk about staining something? That will just stain your shirt.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
Kenny's been craving oysters,
okay.
so
Got another one for you. We'll go to 6 today.
Okay.
What is the most interesting building you've ever seen or been in?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Vatican is, it's number one. But I mean, I'm looking for something after that. I mean, as far as the
Your neck gets a crick when you're looking up the Sistine Chapel.
the Sistine Chapel. I the only problem I have with the Vatican, I wear a hat. I wear a hat everywhere, and I forget
Nicole Turney.
you cannot wear a hat
Right.
inside the basilica. You can't wear a hat in the Sistine Chapel. It's and I try to be respectful, but I wear a hat so often that I forget, and I just put it back on.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, I was, and hopefully they think I'm sincere. I mean, they realize I'm sincere.
Well-
But Vatican, to me, the building I was in Ecuador, the church I was in Ecuador was incredible too. I would say outside of churches,
That's interesting.
because I think that's a whole different category. Outside of churches, probably Empire State Building, maybe the Sears Tower.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called now. It's called something.
The Willis.
The Willis.
Yep.
One more past that. It's something with an A now.
Yeah.
It's on its third name, I believe.
Yeah. Barbara Jean saying Statue of Liberty. Oh, thank you for taking me there. I'll go with the, believe it or not, I think you guys talked about the city yesterday. St. Louis Arch is really freaking cool. I don't know if you've ever been in it or
I
not.
have not. I've never been to St. Louis.
It's like a little, you sit in like a little bubble ball that kind of floats like this as an elevator that takes you up.
Oh, okay. You don't have to climb?
Yeah, you don't have to climb. But so I think, because you said interesting.
Yes.
So I think would you call that a building?
Yeah, it's an edifice.
It's occupied.
It's
It's
an edifice.
occupied.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
So
It's built.
I got to go with that one probably being the most interesting outside of the churches,
Okay.
the amazing churches that I visited.
Okay. I got two for you. One is the Baha'i Temple in Chicago, which is a beautiful, beautiful. It's an interesting faith. The Baha'i faith is an interesting faith, heavily into tithing, and I'm not sure that they're so big on homosexuality. But other than that, it's sort of a one world, Esperanto kind of thing. But they've got a church or a temple actually, outside of Chicago that is just a white. It almost looks like a rocket ship. It's a beautiful building with a lot of filigree on the outside. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful building. Falling Water by Frank Lloyd Wright, and the Ponce de Leon Hotel. I think that is one of the more interesting and one of the more beautiful buildings I've ever been in.
The dining hall is to me the prettiest room, and I've been in most of the pretty rooms. The dining hall there is, with the gold on the ceilings, the way the audio works inside that room, and the Tiffany glass.
The windows for sure in that building.
I think it's the prettiest. I think it's the prettiest room, and you got to give it to the man. He knew what he was doing there.
Oh yeah, no. From the mosaics on the floor to everything else.
Interesting buildings. I would probably go with the Zareta.
Okay.
Franklin Smith's.
Yeah.
And the way he handled that with the Moorish design and stuff. So in St. Augustine, that is.
But when you get up to the top of the Ponce de Leon Hotel, the solarium that's up there, and the views from the top of that are stunning. The whole courtyard system around there, all the Tiffany glass is just magnificent. And it's interesting because if you look at all the Tiffany windows in there, some of them have religious iconography, and it took me a while to understand that was not what I would think of when you think of Tiffany. You think of dragonflies and wisteria and floral things of that nature, as opposed to the dining room is primarily just mosaic-y type of stuff. But there's a couple in some of the hallways and on some of the passovers that are get a little religious iconography in there, and I never expected that from Tiffany. I don't know why. It was just nothing that you've ever seen in a museum necessarily.
Yeah.
So that's that. So,
Well, this was prior to him
yeah,
being in museums.
good point. Right. Well, yeah, he worked on commission mostly. Yeah. Blake?
Most impressive. So I think most of them are like sports stuff. Like I've been to like a lot of like great places. So I think Croke Park in Dublin was really phenomenal. But I also will say the Titanic Museum, like at the location of where the Titanic was built in Belfast, was really phenomenal as well. They did a great job with their exhibit as well.
Interesting. Was that the the shipyard?
Yes, that was the Belfast shipyard.
And don't forget, you guys, both you and Aiden, were very impressed with Citi Field yesterday. As far as ballparks go.
Yeah, and look, I'll definitely say for ballparks, Wrigley Field still number
Wrigley,
one.
for sure.
Wrigley is still number one.
And,
Wrigley-
and they opened it up a whole lot too. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I-
Were you there recently? Because they
we
did the whole
we
thing.
were
They cleaned up.
there 19.
2019.
Yeah, no. So since then they've reopened the front facade of it. They've made a little bit bigger walkways. Couple of statues of Ernie Banks. Yeah, I
Harry
like-
Carey.
There you go. Why is there ever have a? Yeah.
All right. Just I was looking up Tiffany Glass. As far as St. Augustine goes, Blake, what room or structure impresses you the most?
The Willard Hotel. Like
No, St. Augustine.
Oh, just in St. Augustine.
I was gonna say there's not one here.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got faith in you.
Yeah.
I got faith in you.
still working on Waldorf. So,
Right.
I'm probably gonna most impressive room. I'm gonna say, I'm actually gonna say the City Hall because because
The
Alcazar.
yeah, because just to see just how old and historic the building is, but yeah, if you just go on the inside, it just looks like every single office floor possible. Like especially during my time working at Flago, it's like oh. They got the good AC, I guess. I don't know. So it definitely was like just seeing like the amount of like care that took to preserve the coquina, to preserve the concrete, and those they did like a lot of work like on that building to help preserve everything, and especially with the Ponce next door as well. They did like A. Davis did a phenomenal job of preserving the building as well. So
Oh, without a doubt.
yeah.
And throw in the reading room in the New York Public Library or the reading room in the Library of Congress. Those are two impressive places as well.
What room were you in that moved you emotionally the most?
In St. Augustine or everywhere.
Oh,
Everywhere.
I know exactly where it was.
I know
I
mine
think
as well.
I think you and I are going to be the same, Blake.
It was in the Jeu de Paume at the Louvre, downstairs, where the original installation of the water lilies was.
Okay. Oh wow.
I went down there and I was moved to tears. It was one of the most, and I found it by accident because I was in there looking at the museum and they had a bunch of Picassos and things in there at the time, and there was a doorway to a staircase that was unmarked, but there was a piece of loose leaf paper taped to the door, and on it said "Les Nymphes," which is water lilies in French.
Yes.
And I said, all right, what are they going to do? Throw me out? So I opened the door, went downstairs, and it was like being in the most pristine church, the solemnity, the silence, the palpable joy and sadness in that place was amazing. I mean, thick plush carpets, nobody making a sound. And all you saw were these magnificent paintings on the wall, curved, and the room was built for those pictures there. This was Monet's gift to France after World War I as an effort to try to, do something peaceful and positive and uplifting. And it was purely by happenstance that I found them. Yeah, that was definitely by far.
And Blake, I think yours and mine's the same. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the shoe room
Yeah.
at the
The National Holocaust,
Holocaust
Museum.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've been through there at all.
have not.
Yeah, I mean, and I was with a bunch
and
of kids.
I
was
want
with
to.
a bunch of kids, and they like I immediately
You
went
forced
into-
them to shut up.
I was like, you guys just shut up and go away from me because
Right.
I went into. I don't know if I've ever stepped into a room that is emotionally. I mean, there's places I've been like over the Arizona
Yep.
when you're
Sure.
over top of the Arizona,
Yep.
Ground Zero.
Again, yeah.
And that shoe room to me was just, I mean, and it was one of those things you turn the corner, you're like, it just hit you right in the chest. So, so I think that room impacted me more than any other.
Now,
And the Sistine Chapel is incredible.
yes.
It is absolutely incredible because you can see where he started and where he finished, and how much better, because he was a sculptor.
Right.
And
You got the hang of it.
The first painting is great. The last painting that he did is not even describable of what a genius he was.
And they've restored it. So it's, they've gotten all the smoke from the conclaves off of it and stuff.
Have you been in there?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, where it's I think the last one was where Jonah, it's Jonah and his leg is hanging, and you're looking up and it's flat. Now think of it, it's flat,
Right.
But
It's on the ceiling, right.
it literally looks like his foot is dangling from the ceiling, and I don't even know how at that point he was able to pull that off.
Laying on his back, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's the end of our show. Appreciate you guys participating. It was so much fun seeing all the comments there. Blake, you have anything else you need to add to this amazing evening?
If you want to help support the Now for Now or bring your podcast to our studio, you can always contact me at blakesnowfornow@gmail.com.
There you go.
And tomorrow is opening day. Well, it's the Yankees, but it's opening day. Baseball is back.
Just one game.
Opening day. It doesn't start until the Reds play.
know.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Thursday-
That's the way
Thursday
it's always
4:10.
going to be.
I agree. It was
The Mets are starting earlier on Thursday than us.
But
1:15.
congratulations for being in first place right now.
Yeah.
Reds are in first place.
Everybody.
Mets are in first place. Might not happen again after the next couple days.
I think that's a crime against baseball tradition that Cincinnati is still not the traditional opening day
Yeah.
game.
It-
That's just not right.
Yeah. So, but thank you guys. This is where we wave and smile, Lenny. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yep.